We are live.
Don't believe it. Nobody's in there.
I know.
It's a lie.
Anybody home?
Hello.
We have a heartbeat.
My heart skipped a beat. Mortal Kombat! God.
How fast views would shoot up if people found out that we were all fighting to the death.
They wouldn't know what to do with themselves.
And
Hey!
There's two people.
There we go.
Who's going to come in first? Is it going to be Ephraim? Is that the guy that?
Ephraim. Yeah, it'll be Ephraim.
It'll be Ephraim or it'll be Patrick.
It won't be me.
We should start doing like an over-under of who's going to show up first.
Yeah, we should like take odds. You know,
$5 on Patrick.
don't put any pressure on the fans. All right. Hey kids. It's Wednesday. It's time for the throwdown. It's my birthday. So yay. I am here with Chad and Twan. How we doing tonight, fellas?
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Excellent. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I am once again 25 years old. Another evolution around the sun. So thank you all very much for all the birthday wishes. And it's been a busy day. So got to go down to Kung Food for my birthday dinner. So that was yummy.
Ooh.
And had them bring even more hot stuff for the stuff because it wasn't hot enough.
Nice.
This place is known for really, really hot food. And like I was getting a 6, which used to be pretty hot, but hasn't been hot the last 3 times we've been there. So this time I got a 6, but I got extra hot stuff on the side. And oh, you know what? That's a ruler. And I almost put the entire dish of extra hot sauce on the side in the dish. So next time I'm going 7. I'm going 7.
Going full in to 7.
Full in. This stuff is really hot, but I used to get 7. And then one time I got one that about killed me, so I went to a 6. Now the 6 just doesn't seem to be hot enough. So
Well,
there you
maybe
go.
your body's just finally, maybe your taste buds are just finally getting used to it. To now it's just kind of mid versus.
They're all just dead.
Yeah, exactly. That's what Tina says.
I say that all the time. I'm like, if you would just go 2 weeks with no pepper and no hot sauce, it wouldn't have to be a 7.
That's how it is for me. Like I went to a Thailand food restaurant and I was like, I'll take a 6 or whatever. And they were like, oh no. And I was like, oh no, I'll take it. And they were like, it's different than what you would think a 6 was.
Right.
And I was like, no, that's what I want. And then I ate it and like you could see him peering around the corner to see and I was like, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, so you eat hot food because obviously they get a lot of people are like, no, I like spicy. Give me all the way to the top. And then they can't eat it. And they're like, you just wasted that food. Good job.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I was like, I know what I'm getting into.
Yeah, the one Thai place that we go to, I get number 10. And,
It's just.
But they know me now, so they know, what I'm getting. But
they usually look at him like he has 2 heads, and I have to go. He likes it really, really hot. He wants to sweat.
Yeah.
But this place, their seasoning scale is a lot higher. But next time I'm going to a 7 because the 6 just ain't hot enough. So,
Fair.
Hey everybody, RJ Bowser's in the house. Patrick is in the house. Lilac Forever is in the house. What's up, everybody? How we doing?
Hello.
Twan and Chad and myself are gonna flip our cameras around and start drawing, or I'm actually gonna start inking.
I gotta make sure. Press record button and overhead.
All right. I got me a gambit here that I cranked out today. So,
oh, nice.
Mateo, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining us.
And Patrick was in before Ephraim this time.
Well, yeah, but he wasn't the first. R.J. Bowser was the first one in. We're doing a new thing, folks. The first one in, a special shout out. So it's usually Ephraim or Patrick, but this week it was R.J. Bowser. So R.J., thank you for putting us tops on your list. At least that's how we're going to frame it. So congratulations. You get the vaunted no prize for being the first in the house.
Oh, so you mean to tell me I got these cookies for nothing?
No, those are for us.
Oh, okay. So I'll be holding on to these Oreos then.
All right.
They're loose pocket cookies.
The Reese Cup Oreo.
Ooh, there you go. Did you guys hear the question?
Yeah, my wife loves them. So
And-
it's like one of her favorites now.
Yeah, I can't do that. I can't eat those. I will be getting very sick at that point. Reese's anything anything peanuts and peanut butter.
Oh, are you allergic to peanuts?
Yeah, well, not like I need an EpiPen or anything, but it's like I can't process it and I get really sick.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's that gastral allergic reaction.
Yeah.
My buddy has that. He can't eat raw nuts or anything like that without getting sick to his stomach.
Which is weird because when I was a kid, my brothers and I, we used to have peanut butter sandwiches all the time.
Huh.
Allergies can come and go as they please in the body.
Yes, that is true. That is very true. I'll eat a teaspoon of peanut butter at night before we go to bed because it's supposed to help you sleep.
Are those facts?
Yeah, it's real. It's legit.
I need to. Is it a teaspoon or like can I eat a whole jar and like actually sleep?
Well, if you eat the whole jar, it probably will put you in a sugar coma.
Probably.
Yeah. But you can try it. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to text my wife and say, "Hey, go make sure we have a full jar of peanut butter. I'm trying to go to bed tonight."
Okay, so the $64,000 question is: are we rocking the crunchy? Or are we rocking the creamy?
I'm crunchy all the way through and through.
Hell yeah, brother. Chad, if you were able to consume peanut butter,
I probably would go for the smooth, honestly.
the smooth.
Yeah.
Okay. I ain't mad at you. Yeah, I'm crunchy all the way. I like me some crunch.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Oh yeah. The crunchier.
I don't understand why people say it's gross. I'm like, it's peanuts.
Right. It's crunchy. It's divine. It's heaven in a teaspoon. Am I right?
Yeah, we just recently made our own peanut butter not too long ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my brother does that for his son. They make their own peanut butter.
We used to do that I was like a little kid when we did it.
Yeah, it's super simple. You put peanuts in a blender and turn it on until it turns into peanut butter. And that's it.
There you go.
One ingredient, peanut.
Peanuts. Okay.
Okay, so Twan, I have a question about the day job. You said you're
All
like
right.
40 feet in the air. Are you like on scaffolding? Are you
A
Catwalk?
boom lift.
boom lift?
Yeah, taking a boom lift up. So it's fun because normally anybody else has been on one of those lifts know that like while you're moving around to do the work, it just like bobs up and down the whole time. And it doesn't stay still.
Yeah, I got some stories, but I never really been on the actual like scissor lift or the boom that from the place I used to work at. But my old coworkers had stories on those damn things.
Oh yeah, I worked for a company one summer that refabbed truck stops. So they bought this old truck stop, and we had to take all the old wire sprinkler systems out, which were up on the ceiling of the place. Big place like an airplane hangar, and we had to take the boom lifts all the way around the entire ceiling and the acetylene torches and cut out all the old sprinkler system piping and replace it, and that took about 3 weeks.
Phew.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it gets fun. The higher you go, the more it shakes, and that's how you really find out those guys who said they weren't afraid of heights in their interview.
Oh yeah.
If they really are or not.
Yep.
I've been up there with plenty of guys that start freaking out the second the basket starts moving. And I'm like, it's cool. You're tied off to the machine. You're inside a bucket. You're inside a cage. You're good.
Yeah.
But they always freak out. It's moving. Yeah, I know it's moving because I'm walking.
And this is where you get people like me that goes when you say it's you're fine, it's not. You're not gonna fall out. It's like, have you seen Final Destination?
Oh, see, I won't say you're not gonna fall out. You might. Hopefully your harness is secured and you did your safety check so that you'll just hang there until I can lower it. But
again, have you seen Final Destination?
Well, as long as it wasn't supposed to be your time and you escaped it, you'll be all right.
See, I like Twan's way of thinking.
I always, when I'm doing something like sketchy for work that the other guys won't do, I always tell them it's the same two outcomes. I either survive this or I don't. Either way, I got to get it done. So.
I mean, that's one way to think about it.
Well,
It's
but
got
you're
me through everything I've done so far.
You're also management, so the buck stops with you.
Yeah.
You don't have the luxury of excuses.
Yeah, I don't have anybody to cry to if I can't do it but myself.
They're like,
and I always
get up there and get it done.
I love to, my favorite line, like even with something as simple as this morning, we were loading the material and there's a little valve that you have to undo to put the material in, and they couldn't get the valve off of there. And I said, watch out, let daddy get it. And I got it off, and they were like, that's ridiculous.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, well, they're all younger kids. I'm like, once you have some children and all that, you'll get that dad strength that's given to us all when we have kids.
That's right.
Be able to do that kind of stuff.
Right. It's like almost like magic pixie dust.
Yeah.
Hey, Richard's in the house. He says, "What's up, fellas? Happy birthday, Rodney. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it."
Hello.
All right.
What? So I booked my hotel for Indiana. So
Nice.
And then I looked up the area because I've never been there. I want to know what kind of neighborhoods I'm going to go to and stuff like that.
Right.
And it said I'm more likely to experience a car break-in than anything violent. So
That's about right.
Well, just don't keep anything valuable in your car. I've been to Kokomo several times for shows, and there's not much there. So
yeah, I was
just
like, okay.
park it in a populated area and don't leave anything valuable in it.
Yeah, like good to know. That's way better than what it tells you when you're coming to Akron.
What does it tell you when you come into Akron?
That you're more likely to experience a violent crime.
Other than home of LeBron James.
Yeah. The chances you have a 1 in 23. Your chances are 1 in 23 to experience a violent crime while you're visiting Akron.
Huh. So we're about due.
Yeah.
Because I've been to Akron several times for work, and we've been up there a few times for shows. So we're about due, is what you're telling me.
Yeah. You'll get it the next time you come in, and
Man,
you'll be good for a little bit.
I was about to say, because I've never been to Akron.
You should do it. It's fun.
After what you just told me, no.
well, you just got to roll. You just got to roll in groups.
Yeah.
You're less likely to get accosted if you're with 3 or more people.
Let's see.
So bring 5 just in case.
Exactly.
What?
Cameron's in the house. He says, "Good evening, guys. What's up, Ficus and Chuck and Twan? And a very special happy birthday to Rodney." Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. I am celebrating my 25th anniversary around this blue little marble world, kicking it on. So 25 once again is looking really good to me.
Speaking of Earth stuff, have you guys been hearing about the new catastrophic thing coming around now that the alien ship isn't a thing?
Are you talking about the hole in space?
The energy field that's going to pass us?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the super volcano and going to erupt in Yellowstone. But okay.
No,
Tell me about that.
this is the first I'm hearing it.
Apparently, there's, from what I hear on, there's an energy field or something that's going to pass us that could cause us to lose gravity for 7 seconds.
Oh yeah, August 12th.
Yeah.
Yes, that's supposed to be a legit thing.
They're saying an estimated 40 million deaths if it happens.
Yeah. I don't know. Just make sure you're not in a car or on public transit or,
I'm going to be on a skateboard because I'm going to do a 900.
You got to time it just right.
Right?
Yeah.
Hopefully the countdown.
They've got it down to like the second of when it's supposed to happen too.
So you guys are going to send me this reminder, right?
I'll just Google it. It's all over.
Oh.
My boss will go, perfect. You guys can get that high stuff and I won't have to run a lift. You got to go real fast.
Right. He's going to make you guys work double overtime on that day.
It's what we've always been waiting for.
Plan on working a double, fellas. There's going to be a lot of cleanup. Oh, great.
When they heard about that, I'm like, man, there's always so much. There's always something coming for us.
Yeah. And do you ever notice it never comes?
No. It never does.
Funny how that happens.
But the people sure go to the store and buy up all our toilet paper and bread.
Right?
Milk and eggs.
So.
Milk, bread, and eggs. Yep. Maintain a state of constant fear. That's all I'll say about that.
Yeah. If you don't, then people will think they no longer need you.
That's right. Okay.
I mean, nothing. If anybody's listening, I meant nothing by that.
No, not at all. Richard says Akron ain't bad. I grew up on the west side of Columbus.
Hey,
says-
I grew up on the east side of Cleveland, so
There you go. I grew up on the bad streets of Evansville, Indiana, and the west side of Cincinnati. West side, west side.
Oh,
So I had my colonoscopy yesterday.
it's not that kind of show.
Just want to let everybody know that everything came out okay.
it was good.
Yes, everything's good. One of my
Nice.
coworkers sent me a message. He said, hang on, let me find it. It was funny. My response made me laugh. Let's see. He says, have a good night. I'm glad you're taking time to have he says, hope your day is about eating good and having satisfying poops. And I said, well, I just had a colonoscopy yesterday, so I'm ready to reload.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So yes, we are clear and good to go for another 5 years. And I will say that it's really nothing. I know a lot of guys get anxious about it and don't want to do it. They actually told me that they have a 51% cancellation rate because people just chicken out and don't want to do it.
Mm.
I mean, literally, they roll you in there and you're asleep before anything happens. And it's like blinking your eyes and you're back in the recovery room. So you don't experience anything. It's just nice sleep. And you wake up refreshed with an effervescent smell and everything.
A little TMI, honey.
Everything's okay.
Yeah, it's like it is what it is. It helps you out. Like everybody makes it weirder than it has to be.
Yeah, exactly. No, Richard, they did not find any gold. I was hoping, but
That's where I put that.
Been meaning to talk to you about that, Twan.
Stop.
Okay.
Where are the symbols?
So did anybody see anything good this week? TV shows, movies, cartoons, anything good?
No, we've been just stuck on rewatching Lucifer.
Okay.
So we've seen it, we've been through it, but we've just been watching that over again. It's
right.
been a while.
We finally got through all 6 seasons of Animal Kingdom.
Nice.
Yeah.
I still haven't started that at all.
I enjoyed it. I want to follow up because it leaves a couple of things hanging, and I would like to propose that I would like to write the follow up. Doesn't have to be a full season. It could be like a 2-night event. 4 hours to wrap it all up. But I don't think anybody's going to be listening.
Yeah, just a couple. Like, there's a few shows that could use just a, hey, this is what's going on and why.
Right.
Hey, let's clear a couple things up for you guys.
Because I totally would. I would send somebody after somebody else and let the fun begin. And I'll leave it at that for those who haven't seen it.
Yeah, because I have not seen a single episode.
Yeah, we enjoyed it. I'd seen it on, the streaming service and just passed it up several times, but we watched it and continued watching the entire thing until we had it all done. We enjoyed it.
Yeah, I've honestly, every time I'm actually trying to draw on New Piece, I'm usually trying to watch the series that's actually based off of. So I've been rewatching Attack on Titan. And ever since the series actually ended last year, it's like you rewatch the entire series and you catch so many things you didn't even notice.
Right.
And that's what's going on here. It's like I'm catching so many little Easter eggs that I didn't even pay attention to, because you just figure it's just a group of people just surviving a near extinction event of all these man-eating titans, and just turned out to be something so much worse.
I've never seen it.
It's pretty good. It gets pretty graphic though.
Not even worried about that.
But it really ties into a lot of things, especially since the writer and artist based a lot of things on old German like architecture and all that stuff, or the buildings.
Right.
And even the guy who created it, after he finished it, everybody's asking, "What's your next series you're working on?" It's like, I'm not working on anything, because I don't think I could even top myself after creating this. He kind of just like left it as like a retirement thing, and just said, "You know what? This is a one-hit wonder. I'm done." And this was a guy
like, who is he?
I forget his name. It's Japanese, so I just don't want to butcher it.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's interesting because the guy had the idea in his head for so long. Hajime Isayama. So again, I'm probably butchering that. I apologize. But he had this idea in his head for so long that he was turned down by so many publishers, because nobody actually wanted to pick something up that was just like this weird. But somebody actually did, and it turned to be like a huge phenomenon. So many things.
Is it a? I don't even know. Is it a cartoon? Is it a movie? What is it?
It's an anime, and they also did. They actually did do a live action adaptation, but we're not going to talk about that.
Okay.
It was bad.
As are a lot of the live actions of animes.
Yeah.
Something.
I mean, it's
be in one form.
Oh yeah, that's right. Scream 7 does come out this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm actually.
I guess nothing's as good as Dragon Ball, the live action for. I mean,
Twan,
that was so good.
Twan, I'm gonna look at you straight in the eyes right now. When I see you, I'm slapping you.
Oh God, yeah, I couldn't even. I almost made my son watch that.
Oh God, that's just as bad as having your son watch the first live action version of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
The one with M. Night Shyamalan that did the directing.
Yeah.
The Netflix TV live action version was actually pretty good.
Yeah, they did a pretty good job at One Piece too. So.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to season 2 on that one. I'm definitely going to be bawling my eyes out on the cherry blossom scene for Chopper, but still.
Yeah.
But yeah, since I was just looking at the comments. I see Rich saying Scream 7, and it's like, oh yeah, that's right. I have to listen to the album cover from Ice Nine Kills.
Ice Nine Kills.
I think that's the name. I probably got butchered that one again, and if I did, I am going to be hearing
No.
it from a certain someone.
That's the band. Ice Nine Kills is the band.
Okay, good.
That's who it is.
Yeah, I've been listening to them since I did that Terrifier piece, Art the Clown.
Yeah.
They did a music video that based around Tim Burton's Batman movie.
Yeah, they do a lot of cool stuff with pop culture things.
Yeah, so I was blown away by that one, and that song has been stuck in my head. So now that Scream's actually coming out, I gotta listen to that new song, see how that is.
You know, I get a lot of hate because I don't like Sleep Token.
I mean, to each their own. I mean, I really do enjoy the music from it, but I'm not like a giant fan. You know, like I'm wearing the merchant stuff, but do I have it in my playlist in Spotify? Absolutely, because some of their songs are pretty good and very catchy, but not like I'd be buying every album, every record, vinyl record, and wearing the shirts and everything.
Yeah, and I don't mind the people who like it. I'm always like who you like. I've never been able to get into it. I tried. I listened to a bunch of their stuff, and I'm just like, not for me. Which is cool. My wife really likes them, but
I think it might have to be like where you are at a certain point when you're listening to like one of their songs. It's like it probably hits you at that point.
Yeah, maybe.
Because it's a lot of emotion of like heartbreak and all that other stuff. So that might be why.
Yeah, because I don't get heartbreaks because I'm cool. I'm just kidding. I've been heartbroken a lot.
Oh, I see how it is. You're heartless.
Yeah. That's it.
Speaking of your wife, Twan, speaking of your wife, I got a kick out of her selfie in the bathroom over the weekend.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Yeah. that was a good one. She was like, "You posted that?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Why not?
Yeah. Am I not? Was that frowned upon?
You didn't tell me I couldn't.
Let me just make sure.
Yeah, it was cool that she got to go with me. Because she doesn't get to go with me a lot, and now that she got this promotion coming up soon, she won't be able to go with me almost ever. So, trying to make the most of those trips as we can.
Yeah. Well, she'll be going on the promotion, but yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, she's opening a brand new store, so I'm like, yeah, your free time's gonna be non-existent. So, but in a couple weeks, she'll get to go with me to Tennessee. So,
there you
go.
That'll be a nice little trip to do that con.
What con is that?
Smoky Mountain Comic-Con. Smoky Mountain Collectible Show. I mean,
I've been suggested to go that one a couple times, but I never really had the opportunity to actually get to go. As much as I love Tennessee.
Yeah, I get to go see the Smoky Mountains and Pigeon Forge, and then hang out with the wife.
I will say, no, I'll just keep that to myself.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a backstage comment.
Uh-oh.
Fair enough.
We'll be uploading that on our Patreon, so subscribe for more.
Yeah.
We're gonna get so many people now asking, "Where's your Patreon?" I gotta know.
Richard says, I finished the scripts for Ted's Dead and Ohio's for Serial Killer, so I am now laying out pages.
Sweet.
Nice.
That cover looked freaking awesome.
All that work looked awesome.
Yeah, he's been
Yeah, definitely.
he's been killing it lately. Which, I mean, now that begs the question, since we all have actually worked on our own indie comic books, I mean, if you could make a suggestion to anybody who's trying to make their own indie comic books, what would you say to them?
That's a loaded
I haven't
question.
done it, so
I know it's a loaded question, but at the same time, it's a conversation starter.
I follow your heart and don't let anybody tell you it's not going to work or your stuff's not good enough. If you believe in what you want and what you're doing, do it. I mean, that's what I've always done, and that's what we've always done. So, just if you have a passion for it and you believe in it, and do it.
yeah. As far as everything, just not indie comics in itself, but it's always do it for yourself first. And if you have passion and you do it for yourself first and foremost, then people will follow that passion. So,
Right.
Right.
If you're trying to do it for other people, it almost never works out. If you're like, oh, I think this is what the people want, do it for you first, and then you'll find the demographic of people that you're looking for from there.
Right. Because that's actually a funny thing you say, that when you say a demographic of what people are liking, what they don't like at the moment. That's something I've recently learned, that there's always two types of people who actually are in this industry. They are the calculating type, and then there's the genius. The calculating types are usually the ones who actually are trying to figure out what's popular right now and try to cash in onto that one. And then there's the geniuses who actually just do what they want, and it turns out to be a big hit. And 85 to 90% of the time is the genius ones that always actually stick out the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you do it with passion, people see that and they gravitate towards that.
Right? Because
Sometimes.
look at some of the books right now that have been very popular, and they were originally, indie titles, like Ninja Turtles, for example.
Yeah.
Or I'm trying to remember the name, but Dork was a one shot. It wasn't an ash can like we were talking about last week, and now it's out with Image. It's like completely sold out.
Yeah, but it wasn't made as a one shot. It was made as a serial. So he's got a story planned. It wasn't just going to be a one shot.
Oh, I always figured, because when you said he had like I guess when you call them ash cans, like I figured an ash can is always considered like a little one shot.
No, it was a preview for issue 1. But he has been around for a long time, and I've been a big fan of his. What really kind of set him into the stratosphere was working with Scotty Young on I Hate Fairyland.
Oh, okay.
So now that he's got his own book, after having, ridden in Scotty's wake, he's just skyrocketed, and his stuff. I mean, justifiably so, because his stuff is phenomenal. I've been a fan of his for as long as I've been friends with him on Facebook, which has been quite a while. Which is why I stopped at his table in New York. I didn't know anything about Dork, and I bought his old books, which were 10 years old. Didn't know anything about them. The first time I'd ever met him in person, and he gave me the Dork ashcan because I bought all 4 volumes of his Zooland or Zootoy IP, and they were old and they were beat up. They were scratch and dent, so they were only $10 a piece. And I was like, well, hell, I'll buy all 4. He was like, really? He goes, well, here, if you're going to buy all 4, I'll give you one of these. And I was like, what is this? And he's like, oh, that's my new series coming out with Image. I was like, oh, this is going to be really cool. So, yeah, I mean, he had planned on doing it. It wasn't a one shot.
Gotcha.
The original print run was very small because nobody anticipated that it was going to take off like it did.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I kind of butchered that one.
That's okay. But the issue, the reason, in my opinion, that a lot of the indie books are hot right now is because Marvel and DC are at the mercy of the shareholders, the stockholders.
Mm-hmm.
So everything they do either has to be leaning left or leaning right or politically correct, and you can't be spicy in your opinions or your views. And in independent comics, it's individuals doing that who are not beholden to stock shareholders, so they can do what they want. And that's what's resonating with the comic buying crowds, because they don't want tempered storytelling. And that's what you're getting from Marvel and DC.
Yeah.
To put it as kindly as I can put it without stirring up a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. I mean,
And that makes sense.
Yeah, especially since Marvel and DC have always kept doing, like, here's a new issue of Batman issue 1. Here's a new Spider-Man issue 1. Oh wait, we got another tie-in of this other Spider-Man that's in issue 1. It's like we're getting so many different ones. It's like kind of hard to keep up when we got these indies that's just like it's a one story. So it's like one story and just let's see where it goes. And like you said,
I stopped reading Spider-Man. And I love Spider-Man. I love Miles Morales Spider-Man. But I stopped reading it and started reading Daredevil again. And I'm very glad that I did, because Spider-Man got to be too convoluted. There was too many of them. And you couldn't keep track, and you couldn't just buy one book and get the story. You had to buy 7 different titles. Right. And I hate that. And Daredevil over in Hell's Kitchen, it's just Daredevil. Occasionally he has the Punisher in the book or the Ghost Rider or something like that, but it's just Daredevil. And that's what I want. I want one book, one group / or character, one storyline per the main title. I don't have to go to buy 5 different books to get a full story. So I stopped buying Spider-Man, and I love Spider-Man, but I couldn't take it. How many different Spider-Man are there now? How many do we need?
Believe last I checked, there's like 5 or 6 different Spider-Man stories right now going on.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. It's too much. It's overkill. That's why I stopped reading the X-Men, because there was so many X-Men you couldn't keep track. You needed a scorecard to keep track of everybody. Even now, when I go back to Marvel Age and a Marvel Unlimited, and I'm reading some of the X-Men books, I got to go, well, who is this character? Then I got to go look it up. And what are their abilities? Because there's so many of them. It's just too much.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't do anything with how much character development can you do if there's 200 characters floating around. Trim
Yeah.
it down to 30 to 50, and you can get a lot better storytelling because you can concentrate more on character development.
Right.
You know, you haven't really seen a whole lot of character development with a core group because they got to concentrate on this character and concentrate on this character. And at some point, they're like, oh, we got too many characters. We got to kill some characters off. So they kill off 3 or 4 characters. Nobody cares because they were just created to be part of an agenda and nobody cares. So what's the point?
Yeah.
So
Once you have that much in that, it just becomes all filler. And
yeah,
like,
exactly. That's a good word for it.
oh, okay. Where's the solid point that I'm looking for? And they're like, oh, you don't need that because we just introduced more things for you to look into. It's like, right, but I don't even know what's happening with the first guy that you brought to the story. And they're like, we'll get back to him later. We'll find out in the next movie.
And then they can't figure out why the books aren't selling anymore.
Right. And it's like you said, Rodney, it's the same. It's kind of now the reason why, you know, a lot of the indie titles and some titles for like, you know, Image, Dark Horse, and a couple others are really starting to pop up. And hell, even manga is the same. It's the same thing. It's just one story, and you're just following through the entire thing, and you already know from beginning to end, and that's it.
Yeah.
Even if it takes like 35 plus volumes to finish a series, you still at least read an entire story from beginning to end, and you actually see all the character development happening within this story.
Right, and that's the thing. It might take 35 volumes, but it's the same characters, it's the same storyline. So you're not getting pulled in 14 different directions to force you to buy 10 different books.
Right.
So I'm okay with that. Hey, Mark's in the house. What's up, Mark? How you doing, brother?
What's happening?
What up, buddy? I haven't talked to you in a while.
Mark is in the house. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for stopping by.
It's getting there.
There's a book out that Image is publishing. It's called Escape. And it's told from, it's like a World War II story.
Ooh.
But like the Nazis are bats. And the humans are dogs. And the artwork, Daniel Acuna is the artist. And I believe Rick Remender is the writer. And the artwork, if you're familiar with, it's either Captain America Twilight or Avengers Twilight. Daniel Acuna was the artist on that. He's a phenomenal artist, but he is the artist and co-creator on that book. And the artwork in that, you can tell the passion in that book by looking at the artwork. It's just really, really cool. Same thing with Black Science. You know, Mark Schoettle, or who's the guy, Chucky from Ink Pulp, Matt Scalera. Yeah. He's the artist on that book. Or he was. It ran its course, but the artwork in that is absolutely beautiful.
Well, you already told me there.
Yeah, Rick Remender, once again, is the writer. You know, Rick Remender, if you're not familiar with his stuff, he's a very, very good writer. Rick Remender, Ed Brubaker, actually Chip Zdarsky does some really good stuff. Anytime I see their names on a book, I pick it up and check it out. And if I like the art, I'm buying it. Just solid. Reminds me of comic book storytelling from the 80s, and I really, really dig their stuff.
Now, did this just recently come out?
Which one? Escape?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually issue 7 just came out this week.
Okay.
Yeah, so
that means there probably is a trade already out.
Yeah, there'll probably be a trade of the first 6 issues.
Cool.
But
I'll probably have to
it's
pick up
so
the trade.
good. When I was flipping through issue 1 when it first came out, because I didn't know anything about it, I just happened to pick it up at the comic shop, and I was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Oh my god, this is incredible!" And then I read like the first 4 pages standing there at the back of the comic shop, and I was like, "Yeah, sold. I'll take it."
Wrap it up.
Exactly. Slide it in the bag. It's going on with me. Okay. But yeah, most of the books that I buy now are indie books. I don't buy any X-Men books anymore. Although there was an artist, Daniel Marquez, I think, who is the artist on Uncanny X-Men. His artwork is absolutely beautiful, and I've actually been reading those on Marvel Unlimited. His artwork is just beautiful. And I actually like Gail Simone's the writer on that, so it's pretty good. But I don't buy any of the other titles, and thankfully, it hasn't required me to read all the other X-Men books yet. But yeah, it's worth a look just for his artwork alone. I mean, the story's pretty good too. Gail Simone's pretty good writer.
I will definitely have to check that out, man.
Yeah. Check. You'll dig Marquez's artwork. He does his Rogue and Gambit are just Wolverine are just spot on. It reminds me of Jim Lee.
Ooh.
So definitely, if you are not familiar, if you haven't checked it out, check it out, because his artwork is top notch.
I will definitely have to check that out, because I was at the comic shop Friday last week, and I actually picked up Dark Knight Death Metal's work in progress book, and it was 11 by 17 size. And what I didn't realize when I grabbed it, and the guy was able to actually allow me to actually take a look through it, is these were the original scans of the pencils, and right next to it is the inks. So you actually see both sides of it, and still have the word bubbles and stuff. But you get to see Greg Capullo's pencils on the left, and then Galpian's inks on the right.
Oh, very cool.
This actually seeing everything together. It's just like, oh man.
Yeah,
so
that's cool.
I mean, hell, it was also like for $15. I'm like, dude, I'm taking this.
That's pretty cheap for
especially since it's like, for 11 by 17, and it's like 25 or 30 pages.
Wow. Excuse me.
I definitely have to grab that. I'm a sucker when it comes to books like that just shows the black and whites, the original inks and pencils.
Yeah, because it's like going to school. You just study those pages, and it's like, wow, okay, I can see what he did here. I can see how he did that.
Yeah,
you apply it to what you do, or you try to apply it to what you do.
Yeah, I kind of wish they actually had a second one, just so I can have one that's already binded and boarded and stored somewhere, just so I can use the other one that is not in the best condition, just so I can read through that and go, oh, this is how they did it. Oh, I love how they actually did the penciling on this one, or how they did the inks on the other. I always do that through every single one of the art books I've collected.
Right. Oh yeah, they're a treasure trove of knowledge. That's for damn sure.
Yes, they are. Even if like the big artist edition ones are like cost you like about $75 to $150, they are still worth it.
Oh yeah.
Just take a sneak peek and actually see the entire thought process through how they did all this work.
Yep. Love them.
I only have one art book.
Is it the Art of Twan?
No, it's Richard Jones's art therapy book.
There you go.
It's the only one that I own.
I got that one.
I don't think I've gotten that one, actually. I need it.
It's good. It's good shit.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have an art book out yet.
With his tired-ass hand.
Tired-ass hands, but the hands are definitely showing some amazing work.
Yeah.
What he's been putting out lately. Been coming up all the time on my For You page.
Looking good.
Let's see how's this looking on the camera. Oh, damn, that's looking good. Once I get this done, I'm gonna be curious if somebody's gonna be asking me, "Do you have a giant colossal print version of this thing?" Well, this Titan right here is like 60 meters tall, so it's like 100+ feet.
Wow.
And for the series, they live behind three size walls that are about 50 meters tall, and they think like none of the Titans that are on the other side are even gonna get through, because the average height is usually about 15 to 20 meters. So it's like nobody's gonna come right over this damn thing. And then all of a sudden, this giant guy actually shows up and peeks right on over, and just
like, hey, how y'all doing?
Just busts one of the walls.
Did they try to tell him like, "Hey, that's mean"?
I don't think so. After the screaming and running away from the attack that was happening.
They're like, "Hey, no."
So all threats about going to the homeowners association fell on deaf ears?
Pretty much.
Man, what do you do when that threat is not met with any kind of satisfaction? Then you're screwed.
Yeah, you got to roll up a newspaper, hit him with that boop on the nose.
There you go.
Yeah.
You got to get a pretty big newspaper though.
I mean, these guys were also very in a primitive kind of timing area where cars weren't even a thing for them, and the only kind of powerful weapon that they actually had in their arsenal were cannons.
Were what?
Cannons.
I thought you said cats.
No, cannons.
Yeah, they were just launching cats over the wall.
I was going to say, what the hell, man?
No, that is actually funny though.
That's a new book that's coming out.
I was going to say they stole my idea. Damn it.
We got to stop these giants. Throw the kittens. If you threw a cat at me, I'd probably leave. Be a good weapon against me.
I'd make sure I caught it. I woke up this morning and walked into the bathroom, and both cats were just sitting on one of the little carpet squares, just as content and just chilling. Sherman didn't even bother to look up at me, but Kate Cat looked at me like, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah, I woke up and I opened up my bedroom, and I just see both of them like literally just looking at me like, "Finally, you opened the door. Now feed my fat ass."
Yeah, exactly. time to get some food.
Then I get home and it's like, finally, you're home. You're home now. You need to give us more food. More food. It's like
It's all about the food with those cats, I swear.
that's the reason why one of them is named Pippin. I swear, he literally is like a hobbit that goes constantly wants to meow at you. It's like wants more food. It's like you just had breakfast. It's like not even an hour ago. It's like we had it, yes, but what about second breakfast?
Right. You all get Fitz meal with Taco Bell. Why can't I have second breakfast?
That's meal. I want some Taco Bell now.
I am a paid spokesperson for Taco Bell. I just got paid for that mention.
I haven't had Taco Bell in a while.
Oh, wow. All right, folks. It's 10 o'clock.
No.
No.
Yep.
Are you being a truther?
No, it just came pretty quick. It's a fact. It is 10:01.
No.
All right, folks.
Life and having fun.
I got most of the main inking done. I'm just doing secondary shading on it. So
I got the majority of my gray tones down. Now I just need to start applying the base watercolors and then my alcohol markers on top of that once the colors dry.
there you go. Looking good.
I got some of the inks done.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah,
Looking good.
Great.
All right. I'm going to flip my camera around here. All right. All right, folks, we're going to get out of here. It looks like everybody else has already gotten out of here. So screw y'all. We're going home. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching, coming, and spending some of my birthday evening with us. So we want to thank you all for spending some of your time with us. We appreciate it. Tell a buddy and bring a friend next week. We'll have special guest Sean Forney in with us next week, previewing some of his stuff for MegaCon coming up in a couple of weeks. And we will be talking about some of the stuff that we're going to be doing at ToledoCon either next week or the week after. So tune in. It's going to be a good time. All right, everybody. For Twan and Chad, this is the Fyke's hand. So long, everybody. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.